So, lads, in the biggest shock in Unrivaled, which shouldn't have been a shock in Unrivaled, Aaliyah Edwards destroyed, and I genuinely mean destroyed, Breanna Stewart. Like, this is it. This, honestly, this one-on-one tournament seems like a term for the bigs, except Skylar Diggins, who, man, the way Skylar Diggins has been playing, she might actually have a freaking shot, how hard she's playing. But Aaliyah Edwards has gone and beaten Breanna Stewart in a game that I was surprised. I was surprised, if I'm being honest. I was definitely surprised, but I do have to say, I don't know why. Like, so many people predicted Stewie to win. I literally had Stewie going out in round 2 in my predictions. Well, actually, the quarterfinal now, because Kate Martin. Is it Kate Martin, Marina Mabry? Were they in this section? But, like, I had her beaten. I think I had her winning that game. It's the next round. I had her losing, because my logic is, Breanna Stewart has been terrible offensively for the last... since, realistically, the 2023 finals. People don't realize, Stewie forgot how to shoot threes. Like, Stewie shot like 25% from 3 last year. She forgot how to shoot threes. Like, she scored some points. I did not understand how she was third in MVP voting last year. I remember even saying this. I'm like, I don't even know if she's all W first team. Like, I predicted her there because I knew she was going to be there. But I'm like, I don't even know how I feel. I don't know how I feel. I also didn't know about Alyssa Thomas. But I really didn't know how I felt about Stewie. Because I'm like, is this a shock? And by the way, fair play to Aaliyah Edwards. Fair play to Aaliyah Edwards, like, hooping. Aaliyah Edwards absolutely hooping right here. Let's take a look at some of these moves, some of the scores. Like, she's playing Breanna Stewart. Teammates in this. Aaliyah Edwards. Stewie leaves her open. Bang. Like, hits a shot. Like, between the legs, crossover, step back, mid-range. Like, I did not know Aaliyah Edwards had this in her game. Like, I knew she could play a little bit. But Stewie's also barely playing defense here. Good finish there. And, like, she's getting a little bit of confidence. Stewie is still letting her just cross up. Stewie goes and burns her. Doesn't score. Aaliyah Edwards takes it in for an easy layup. And Stewie's running this damn league. And then Aaliyah Edwards at 9-0. She only needs a 2 to win. Shoots a sidestep 3 in Breanna Stewart's face. Aaliyah Edwards out here shooting sidestep 3s. And, like, again, this is just a mad situation. It's a mad one. Like, Alicia Gray, size has won every matchup other than, you could argue this one, but it was the only whitewash. Like, even Chelsea Gray scored against Shakira Austin. This was literally the only whitewash. But Stewie 0 of 3. Like, 2 of 3 for Aaliyah Edwards, which is incredible. And, like, but if you've been looking at Stewie's stats even on this, like, obviously when you look at the stats, they're just going on points per game. She's at 18.4. Because you can't really see the stats, to be honest. But if you want to look at, say, some of the schedule, from, like, even the very start, if you look, the missed game 1, Breanna Stewart, 2 of 11. The missed game 2, I think she was okay in this game, wasn't she? 7 of 17. No. Game 3 against the Phantom. This is when they freaking lost to the Phantom. Breanna Stewart, 8 of 17. Like, when was the last time Breanna Stewart shoot 50% in a game challenge in 5v5? 10 of 18. In fairness, that is not a bad game. 10 of 18 one is pretty good. But, like, she's had so many iffy games. Like, even the game that they won, she had 23 in the game they won. But, like, this is not prime Stewie. She is definitely it's definitely post prime Stewie. Find it later so every time someone says, and she was an Olympian, or they had 5 Olympians on her team, like, it means something. They selected players who couldn't play and hadn't played for months, left off some of the best players. I don't know what this has to do with anything. Were people talking about the fact that Aaliyah Edwards was an Olympian? Because Aaliyah Edwards was an Olympian. I don't think people realize that Aaliyah Edwards literally was an Olympian. Did the Mist just select a team of 5? The Mist didn't select a team of 5 Olympians. Dijonay, no. They selected 3 Olympians. Like, Courtney Vandersloot is not playing in no Olympics for Hungary. I'm pretty sure her and Ali Quigley are both naturalized Hungarian players. Dijonay, honestly, I think he would have shot at making the next Olympics. Just for defense. I have a weird feeling one of her or Jordan Horston will make the next Olympics team. Rakia, I don't know. I think she's competing with Juju, so I don't think so. But I don't know what they're talking about there. But still, this was a crazy, crazy win for Aaliyah Edwards. But to get whitewashed, I get it. I understand Aaliyah Edwards is hooping and it's winner's ball. But it's your league. Your team sucks. Like the Mist, if I'm not mistaken, and the Mist, they're last. Like they're 2-6. And the reason they are 2-6, if I'm not mistaken, is, am I right in saying they beat the Phantom by 3? They beat the Phantom. They beat the Vinyl, who've been struggling. They literally almost lost to the Phantom. The Phantom suck, man. Yes, the Phantom have beat the Rose. The Phantom suck. They really suck. And I get it, the Mist again. The Mist blew, what was it, an 8.4 quarter lead? Or as an 8-point halftime lead. They blew a big lead again against the Lunar Owls. They've done it twice. Jewel Lloyd not shooting well. Stewie's playing well, not shooting well. Dejanay actually is starting to shoot well, but was horrific to start it. Aaliyah Edwards, I think, has been pretty good. Rakia's had some good games and bad games, and Courtney Vanessa just gets attacked every possession. So it's not even the greatest team in the world, but at least one of their players getting on to the next round is Aaliyah Edwards. So, yeah, I actually cannot believe whatever about Aaliyah Edwards winning the game. Whatever about Aaliyah Edwards winning the game, like post players tend to be hard to stop. Except Aaliyah Edwards was shooting sidestep threes. Stewie did not even attempt to steal the ball when it was being dribbled right in front of her. Aaliyah Edwards wasn't even going anywhere, some of those dribble moves. It looked like she was half-assed on defense, and it is your freaking league. It is your league, and you are on a team that is in last place, who I actually freaking predicted to win the whole thing. I'm dumb. I predicted them to miss the win. This is my fault as much as anything. I believed in Stewie, and she couldn't even score a point against Aaliyah Edwards. I literally said, and I was like, I think it's going to go to Orion Howard, the MVP. But it could potentially go to a Stewie or a Fee. And out of those, I think Stewie's going to be better. I bet on the wrong host. Stewie. You fooled me. You fooled me enough times. You're not going to fool me anymore, Stewie. I'm looking back. I can read box scores. I know the fact you haven't shot well in nearly 2 years. I know the fact that you won an MVP that you probably should not have won in 2023. You have not shot the ball well in a long, long time. I know the WNBA rigged it to give you another championship. But I'm on to you, Stewie. I'm on to you. After not even getting a point in the 1v1 competition, in a tournament that not only you rigged, like you have the easiest route to the final. And still, like you were in the side where the 1 seed is freaking Enrique. You dodged Nafisa Collier's side. You dodged Collier. You dodged a lot of the good players. The best player on your side is Kayla McBride, freaking injured. So, yeah. Fair play, Aaliyah Edwards. But Stewie, you're on fraud watch right now. You're on fraud watch.